What's going on, guys and girls? It is GhostRobo. Man, it's been a really long time since I've said that. I wanted to post this video third so that you knew I wasn't messing around. This is my hi, hello, what's been going on video, but I should have two other gameplay, game-driven videos up so you know that this is legit and not just some midlife crisis. I hope I'm not midlife though. 34, by the way. I thought it'd be good to catch up because I started this channel when I was 20. Holy crap. That's a long freaking time. And I want to give you some insight into where I'm at and what sort of the direction for this resurrection is going to be, and what the emphasis and focus is going to be. We're going to have to figure out this. I probably won't be on camera a ton because that's kind of how the OG GhostRobo videos worked, unless it needs to be on camera, unless it's I want to show you this showcase Emperor Palpatine Star Wars Unlimited card, then okay, then we obviously be on camera. But this Switch Force, forget about that for a little bit. I'll have to move that and change out this whole Nintendo thing or figure out, I don't know, green screen something, but it doesn't matter. Hi, hello. I live in Arizona now. So much has happened. My hair is a different color. I still got the sweet shirt though. I still think this is one of the coolest YouTube shirts to ever exist. The Evolve shirt that has, look, GhostRobo at the bottom, and then growing up into bigger monster form with the GhostRobo font in the Evolve font, I guess, GhostRobo words in the Evolve font on the back. I love this shirt. I love Evolve. I think that's my favorite era of YouTube, but 14 years have gone by, and I basically abandoned this channel 4 years ago, maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, something like that. I've posted one or two oddball videos from time to time. I posted a Tears of the Kingdom video last year, but I have not consistently posted nor felt like GhostRobo for so long. And I miss it. And I think you go through waves and ebbs and flows in life where you're really into things, you're really not into things, you really detest things, you really love things, you really regret things, you really miss things, and it's just, all the different human emotions. I want to bring this back, and I want to bring it back with a decently specific focus to start, although that could evolve and change depending on how things go, and who says hello. I've been grateful to get a lot of hellos from many of you over the years, even over my absent years. I love knowing that you miss the videos, you love the videos, you remember the videos, you watch them way back in the day. We had a crazy run, a decade run, where I was making GhostRobo videos every day. I made thousands. It was the biggest part of my life for a decade, which is a really long time considering I've got 3 decades under my belt. So a third of my life, nearly half of my life, I've been GhostRobo, but I've been inactive for the last 3 or 4 years, and so I want to come back. I have a cat now. I live in Arizona. I've got this pretty neat office. My parents are divorced. My brothers that you saw in all the blind boxes and the unboxings and the taste test, they're grown up. One is 30. Jake is 30. No Shake Jake is 30. And Noah, who was a little kid spitting gross organic foods out, is now 22 and a half. He'll be graduating college next year. Freaking crazy. And like I said, I'm 34, which just feels ancient. I had a nightmare that I woke up and I was 44 and I freaked the freak out. So let's not talk about that. Let's instead talk about some of the stuff that I'm going to be focusing on because I have some new obsessions. My life, I feel, is very driven by obsessions. That might sound really unhealthy, but usually they're okay. I'm obsessed with the Detroit Lions. Best season on record last year. So freaking great. I went to the playoff win in Detroit. It was amazing. I went to the playoff game in San Francisco. It was mortifying, but amazing season. Love the Lions. Love them back in the day. Still love them now. Don't love shoes anymore. Haven't bought new shoes in forever. I used to get new shoes all the time and post them on the channel, Instagram, and be like, look at my new shoe. No, I don't do that anymore. I've been wearing the same shoes since I moved to Arizona, so that's pretty great. Seriously, I'm proud of that. The sort of spendaholic habits of my 20s are gone. What am I currently obsessed with though? Marvel freaking Snap. I don't know if you guys know about this game, play this game, but I play it every day. It's the game I play the most in my entire life. We might even play some Marvel Snap, but my collection level is 24,575, which is insane. I have every single card in the game. I have hundreds of variants, and I love it. I'm obsessed with the game. I think it's the perfect amount of time and the perfect cerebral exercise mixed with fun, and it's gotten me super into Marvel. And that's where kind of this resurrection begins, because I'm going to emphasize a lot of Marvel and Star Wars stuff, at least at the beginning. Now, I love Disney, and it's ironic that Disney owns both of these, but it has nothing to do with Disney, really. It has to do with Marvel Snap, the card game, and it has to do with Star Wars Unlimited, the card game. Both of these card games have put me in a position to love these two major IP that I always wanted to like more and never did. I've seen all the Star Wars movies, I've seen all the Marvel movies. I never really loved them. I never really was super into them. I kind of poo-pooed them. But ever since I've played these games, I'm freaking obsessed. If you don't know what Star Wars Unlimited is, it's a new card game. It's from the people that did Marvel Champions, and I have actually been going to like tournaments. I've been going to weekly draft tournaments. I've done some constructed tournaments. The cards are freaking sick. I don't know if they're going to show up here. The game is just amazing. It's so addictive. I love it. I got booster boxes. It's freaking so much fun. I have, like I showed you this showcase. This is like one of the rarest, coolest cards. I pulled this from a pack winning at a draft 2 weeks ago. I'm going like all the time. I watch videos. I think about the cards. I cannot wait. The new series comes out in July, and you better believe we're doing unboxings. We're doing reviews. We're doing all sorts of stuff with this. But I'm going to be doing video games as well. And that's why the first content I wanted to post was the Star Wars Outlaws content, because I think that game looks awesome. It is Star Wars. I have such a newfound desire to explore that universe, all that lore. I have so much more knowledge now that, I've got all of these cards and I'm collecting, all this Star Wars paraphernalia, and I've got special dice, and I've got a big Darth Vader mat, and it's just been really, really awesome to get into that. And the people I've met through the tournaments and playing with some friends have just been class acts and just really awesome, fun, inviting people. And it's brought me out of a shell that I haven't really had a chance to break in a while. With COVID and everything, the video game industry changed, the influencer industry changed. We don't really have in-person events anymore. I haven't been anywhere in a long time. There's no E3. I don't really go to PAX. There's not a lot of invites to go play games. If they're going to do anything to let you play a game early, it's going to be over the internet. So it's really nice to get out there in the real world and like see real people and play games. And I've always loved board games. I've always loved card games, but Marvel Snap and Star Wars Unlimited have just become freaking obsessions where I'm checking for new information every day. I'm, reading through the data mines. I'm getting the new variants. I'm looking to see, there's artwork for Salacious Crumb coming to Star Wars Unlimited Shadows of the Galaxy, the new set releasing on July 12th with the pre-release tournaments on July 5th. The draft element, you open these packs, you get 3 packs, and you have to pick a card pass, and build a deck just out of random packs. It's so cool. It's such a great brain exercise, and I feel like I love the thinky aspect as well as the card aspect as well as the collecting aspect. That's the part of like shoes that has not left me. I collected the shoes more than I did wear the shoes. But with the cards, I think it's way more valuable. One, the cards are way cheaper. They're not $200 a card like shoes, and I can use them. I can play with them. I can resell them. I can do so many things with them, and they're coming out with new sets every 3 months or every 4 months. So pumped, cannot wait. It's just something that I feel like a lot of my positivity is grounded in me always looking forward to new things. And I always find things that I find fun or interesting or engaging. And even if I get a little obsessed with them, it's a great way to just put a passion into practice and then look forward to it. Like I look forward to the new shop and the new variants every day, Marvel Snap. I look forward to new information on the cards and different strategies and different decks. And I look forward to video games as well. But I will say, like, the era of me doing full playthroughs and walkthroughs and like playing all these games all the way through, it kind of petered out. I think the walkthrough kind of petered out on YouTube as well, around the same time, but like I still love video games. I'm still up to date on everything. Obviously, I have the Switch 4 stuff for all the Nintendo content. I'm super excited for Star Wars Outlaws. I've been playing Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. That's what it's called, the sequel? Yeah. I played Helldivers 2. So like I still am obviously up to date. I still play a lot of stuff. I don't spend as much time with it. I spend time on other things. I spend time with my family. I spend time making videos. I spend time playing card games. And I guess Marvel Snap is still a video game, and playing Star Wars Unlimited online is kind of a video game. So I'm still doing that. I don't mean this to say this is not going to be a video game centric channel, because it is. I just wanted to kind of give you the update that I'm not playing video games as much as I used to, but that doesn't mean I don't have a zest for them. And in fact, not playing them for a few years, like at a lower level, right? I'm still obviously playing all the big new releases. So it's weird because it only really applies to like someone that makes thousands of videos, right? So me not playing games still looks like me playing all the big releases, which is kind of a misnomer. That doesn't sound like I don't play games, but it's just that I don't play games at the ferocity that I used to, and it's actually brought back a love for it. I got to work with Ascendant Studios on Immortals of Avium for a year, leading up to launch. That was a great experience and a great insight into game development. I know the industry is in kind of a crazy, sad place right now with all the layoffs, but I do want this to be a fun, exciting, and in-depth look at the games that I'm very excited about, the games that I get into, because when I do get into something, like as you can see from Star Wars cards or Marvel Snap, like I get into it. And that's where it's been fun to make Star Wars Outlaws videos, the ones that should already be up, because it's like, okay, this is really in depth. This is what I love. I love getting like really into it and excited about it and talking about it and trying to bring my quirky uniqueness to it that I've always brought to GhostRobo videos. And, who knows? Maybe we'll get to a point where we do a taste test at some point in the future if there's enough of you that remember that and want that. But I just wanted to say hello. I wanted to post the 2 videos so you knew that this was legit. There will be regular videos on this channel again, which is pretty crazy. I'm thinking of like, it doesn't have to just be Star Wars and Marvel. That will be the emphasis, but like multiverses, once that rears its head again, I will probably post on that. Just stuff that I'm very interested in and stuff that I can see having more than just like, I don't want it to be just like all part ones with no follow through and just random assortment. Like I want there to be some direction, and the direction is going to be like what I love, what I'm excited about, and what I can bring knowledge and insight and fun and information and passion and just good times to you via the vessel of things like Star Wars Outlaws, via the vessel of things like Star Wars Unlimited. Like I know that doesn't maybe fit in with a walkthrough channel, but it's okay. It's been 4 years of nothing on this channel, so we can make it whatever we want. I'm good in my life. I'm healthy. I'm happy. Things have been cool. Like I said, like there have been trials and tribulations. There have been up and downs, but I think like I'm doing good. Like I'm growing up. I'm aging. Sometimes it doesn't look like it. Sometimes it surely doesn't feel like it, but yeah, I can't even, it's so hard to put myself in the shoes of the kid that made the video saying that I dream of having 10,000 subscribers, 14 years ago. Like that's just so wild. And yes, games have come very far. Yes, the industry has come very far. Yes, the world has gotten really weird, but I also have changed dramatically. And it's so interesting to have this catalog, this chronicle of what my life has been for nearly half of it, which is pretty remarkable and pretty interesting, and I'm like happy, and that's good. I don't think I had some like crazy horrible burnout moment. I don't think I destroyed my health or my life. I don't think I burned every bridge. I luckily tried to keep a level head, and I really grew up in my late 20s to make it so that I'm very proud of the person I am today, and I am excited to share my life and my passions with you again. And I think it'll be fun to do on this channel, regardless of if you're new, regardless of if you're old, regardless if you remember me, you love me, you hate me, you had good times. But I do know there's a lot of people that had good times. It's crazy to me because one of my biggest goals in life was to impact and affect young people in a positive way. And I know via all the messages I've gotten and emails I've gotten throughout the years and the little comments and real physical life and the internet, like I did that. And I'm really glad that I was able to build that with you, with at least those of you who remember watching the videos and having a good time. And I'm forever grateful for that connection that we all will share forever and those memories that we all have forever. But there's no reason we can't make new memories. And even though I am, more grown, I still think I'm the same fun, goofy, happy-go-lucky person that I was back during the Cola King LA Noir era, back during the hot chocolate era. And that's why the taglines and the catchphrases stay and stick, because they still feel natural and they still feel a part of me, and they still feel like they're honoring the person that I am at my core. Even though some of the things have changed, like I don't really care about shoes. I don't post, pictures on Instagram really anymore. I don't tweet a ton. I do love loving things, and I do have a good time, and I do like to laugh and play. And so that's what we're going to do on this channel via mainly Star Wars, Marvel-ish stuff to start, and we'll go from there. We'll check in from time to time. But yeah, I'm really pumped about it. Like I said, I've had tons of fun covering Star Wars Outlaws so far. There will be more content coming in regular videos, so if you are not subscribed, re-up. If you have stayed subscribed, wow, you're cool. You're going to see a GhostRobo in your subscription box that makes it feel like it is 2012, but it's actually 2024. So thank you so much, everybody. I could just talk at you for hours. One of my traits. I just love to talk and talk and talk, and that's why the first 2 videos are as long as they are. I'm sure they're very long. You can see them, and I'm sure they're long because the plan was to make them long and to really be in depth. And yeah, I mean, if there's anything you want to know or any questions, just fire them off in the comments. Anything you want to see or do or talk about, I'll try to be active and involved. I am still obviously running Switch Force, so I'm not going to be 24/7 online on GhostRobo, but I will be doing this regularly, and this is like a legit effort. This isn't like oh my god, I remember the days and I want to make a video again. Like, no, I was going to do that many times, and I kept myself from doing it until I had a little bit more of a vision and a focus, and honestly, like some passions that I wanted to bring forward. And it will be video game focused, and it might also incorporate some other things, because we always did that, right? We did blind boxes and shoe unboxings and taste tests and vlogs and things, so it should be fun. I love you all a lot, even if you're new or even if you're old. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you listening to me gab for 16 minutes. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. Drink some hot chocolate, and we will see you all later.